You better not. I wanted that voice because I was going for a trainer. You want me to have sex for a beat? What if the beat don't even do good? What if the beat don't even do good? What if the beat don't even do good? Oh my God. I don't care if it takes you 2 hours. You're going to suck it until I come. I'm serious. I know that's right. Did you? That was funny. Did you? Maybe. Come on. I don't know music. No music. Okay. What y'all want to talk about? What's up, everybody? It's me, Eric. I'm back. I was like, let me come back for another video. I mean, the feds either way. She shouldn't be at a medical technician. Oh, okay. Okay. Did I talk about the Chrisleys? Her having a panic attack? I said I think she had a panic attack. Did I tell y'all? Let's go see what's on the blogs.
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Shut up, Kanye. Hollywood Unlocked. Oh, Joel Osteen. He says, the girl, I was about to read what he says, and then I got a glimpse of somebody's comment. I already know y'all in the comments on some shit. If you're dwelling on the past, you won't see the new thing. If you're focused on who hurt you and what wasn't fair, then you'll miss your destiny. God is saying, forget the former things, quit dwelling on your mistakes. This is a new day. The first comment I see say, we're not forgetting you didn't let people into a church during flooding, right? Or had money stashed into a wall. Remember when they found money in a wall? Girl. Hope y'all criticize TD Jakes like y'all do Joel. What? Yes, they do. People, his name is not TD Snakes for nothing, girl. Girl. Y'all know what y'all doing posting him. Nevertheless, points have been made. What he's saying, what he's trying to say is y'all need to forget about him not letting them folks in the church. It's in the past. Right? Y'all talking about old shit. Y'all keep talking about old shit. Right. Somebody says stop talking bad about Joel Osteen. He is a real Christian. How do you know? How do you know? Isn't this the man who closed the doors of the church? Right, during the storm? I don't care about anything he got to say. What? What does that have to do with anything? Y'all, that's so funny. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg confronts the View heckler who called her an old broad on live TV. Did you just call me an old broad? Let's see. Wait. Wondering about did you just call me an old broad? Yeah. So anybody wondering about did you just call me an old broad? Did she? Yes. She said, "Why you look good?" She said, "No." She said, "Yo, broad," and I was like, "Hey, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I am an old broad and happy about it." And in her right motherfucking mind, bitch. What's the alternative? Yeah, the alternative is not attractive to any of us. We all want to be old broads and old dudes, you know. So anybody. As Goldberg walked to the desk to take her seat, a group of women in the front row started shouting at her. The actress heard someone call her a broad, and she was quick to confront that person. Joe Behar wondered if they said it as, "You look good for an old broad." Goldberg said the lady may have shouted, "Yo, broad." Now, Goldberg didn't seem too bothered by the comment. Instead, she tried to spin it, telling guests, "It's Wednesday, and I'm an old broad and happy about it." Come on, broad. You got to be a certain age to call people broads. That's so funny. A broad. The fuck? Let me see what a broad is. I don't want the Urban Dictionary. It just says a woman, noun, a woman. I need to know where that word came from. Germanic, Brett, breed. Oh. Oh. Is it an opposite of breed? Broad. Oh, you're an old broad because you can't breed anymore. See, we right back to that shit. And then somewhere else it says a broad is a slang term for a woman. It is sexist and connotes that the woman in question is sexually promiscuous. Broad. No, I think it's when you say old broad, that gives me like you can't breed because the word comes from Germanic origin related to Dutch breed and German Brit. Broad. And then it says here, let's go to wordorigins.org. Broad is a slang term, okay. The sense of the word appears in criminal slang in the early 20th century. The metaphor underlying the sense is uncertain, although there is an early guess that is plausible. The adjective broad, meaning wide, is from Proto-Germanic, and this standard sense that can be found in Old English as brad. It is, for instance, appears in Beowulf lines or whatever, and between, okay. A female confederate, a female companion, a woman of loose morals. See Donnie, floozy, floozy, come on, floozy, and muff to mean woman, but where did that come from? I feel like when you say old broad, I feel like I don't know, where does it come from? I don't believe it comes from the 20th century. No. I don't believe that. I believe it's older. Maybe it was just started to be used, but like, I guess, see, that's the thing. Words have meaning and you need to know where words come from. Let's see what else it says. What's the opposite of broad? Narrow. No. Okay, let's see. Broad in Britannica. Slang for old, U.S. slang for it's old fashioned and often offensive for woman. That's why she turned around. Did you call me a broad? You old broad. The girl, what? The Urban Dictionary says a word for a woman less respectable than lady, but much more respectable than bitch. Man, look at those two broads. I got broads in Atlanta. Hey. Let's see. The term originated in the 1930s, meaning woman, derived from the fact that most defining characteristics of females are their hips, which are proportionally wider than the hips of their male counterparts. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. Girl, where did that come from? A butcher's term for a slab of meat with a hole in it? Really? Ugh. Female, usually referring to a prostitute or an easy lay. Bitch, woman, girl, female. This is from Urban Dictionary, child. So, right. All right, Whoopi. Whoopi said, don't call her a broad, bitch. But she got, okay, I'm an old broad. Let's see what the comments say. I couldn't be the only one that got scared. They ain't even hiding their racism anymore. A black woman called her that. Then they gonna point the camera to a black woman. Oh, was it to a black woman? Maybe the headline should say joke with instead of confront. They were laughing and having a good time. I just love Whoopi. Heckler, stop. There's an older lady excited at the view and got overzealous. Child, the first few words of the headline scared the crap out of me. That lady looked older than her unless they put the camera on the wrong person. That's what people think they did. But also, who says broad? Who says old broad? Oh, folks, as I said, you got to be a certain age to call somebody an old broad. You old broad. Who uses broad? I think like Margaret from Real Housewives of New Jersey. She seems like she says broad. You old broad. Them broads over there. Sometimes you say broad. I think I've used broad in recent history. I think I have. Broad. Fucking broad. Old broad. Okay, who else? Lil Fizz trolls Nelly over his performance. Who did it better? Girl. Oh, good. San Francisco gallery owner arrested and charged after apologizing for spraying a homeless woman with water. That was so disgusting. I saw that. I was just like, what kind of, like, I'm telling you, the most just disgusting group of people. And you're like, those are the people you want to be like? No, they're not. They're not. How do you spray water telling her, he told her to move? You don't spray water on somebody. That's just so degrading. It's just disgusting. Like hosing her to move her out, like she's some animal or a piece of trash to move out because you're trying to spray it so you can move it out of the way. That, I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm glad he got charged. He apologized, but no, you're a disgusting piece of shit. And I'm glad somebody video, and you sitting there with your hand in your pocket, in your jeans pocket, holding the water hose like this, with your foot like leaned over, like cocked over to the side, like chilling and spraying her, dog. He apologized, but no. Collier Quinn of San Francisco art gallery owner, who was caught on camera heartlessly spraying a homeless woman with water, has now been arrested. Quinn's arrest arrives days after he issued an apology. If no camera caught him, girl, he would be denying it. One, he would say it didn't happen, and he would not have apologized.
In their own life, in my life.
Good. I'm glad he got arrested. Arrested and charged with misdemeanor battery. Misdemeanor battery charge was for the alleged intentional and unlawful spraying of water on and around a woman experiencing homelessness on January 9th. The alleged battery of an unhoused member of our community is completely unacceptable. Mr. Gwynn will face appropriate consequences for his actions. Likewise, the vandalism is also completely unacceptable. I guess they're vandalizing his gallery, and that must stop. Two wrongs don't make a right. If Gwynn is convicted on his respective charges, he will face up to 6 months in county jail and have to pay a $2,000 fine. That's crazy.
More female artists. So like when I see
somebody. Girl, why did they say the MLK statue looks like Melvin choking out Jody? Girl, this is a mess. Girl, look. Girl, wait, did I? Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't stop. It unplugged the damn charger. Look, hold on, let me plug it back. Girl, why are y'all like this? I hate y'all. I hate everybody. Oh my God, I cannot believe, and it's like so big that people can walk underneath it. I don't know, y'all, that I feel like, I don't know. And then like what, like, and then for the artist, I feel like, so like I feel bad for him. Like he was on some show, and he was like, "That's what the people said. They agreed. Like they said it was okay." But was that like, I don't know. I don't know. It's huge too. How tall is it? It look like people are literally. Lady looks like she's like you can literally walk underneath it, and it's just like. And then it's this angle. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Is this angle? It just does. It just looks. I don't. And this is this is the thing. And then why would that be? That what would have been actually like kind of dope if it would like you could put silhouettes of their face on the top of it so that you can get an idea that it's two people hugging. It does not look like a hug in any direction. It just looks, it just doesn't, it's really crazy. It does look like Melvin choking out Jody. Didn't he lick the top of his head after that? Motherfucker. He was so mad. Girl. Shout out to John Singleton for making Baby Boy and getting an actual snapshot of that pathology. Like all of that. Like Baby Boy is a trip. Baby Boy is a trip. I don't even want to get into that.
I tell you what,
Carol Baskins says her missing ex-husband is alive and well and living in Costa Rica. Oh. Somebody says, if this is true, I owe this woman a heartfelt apology for saying many, many times that she fed that man to the tigers. You weren't the only one, child. That's what everybody thought. Carol Baskin revealed that her ex-husband, Don Lewis, is reportedly alive in Costa Rica despite being declared legally dead in 2002. Her 2021 interview with ITV surfaced online. Apparently, no one knew until the video went viral on social media. Baskin said in an interview that her ex-husband is alive and well since the Department of Homeland Security was allegedly in contact with him. One of the really exciting things that came out of Tiger King 2 is that they produced a letter from Homeland Security and it says that a special agent in charge with the FBI and Homeland Security reached out to the sheriff's detectives, Jorge Fernandez, which means that this has happened after 2002 because Homeland Security wasn't even around in 2002, she explained. In a blog post, Baskin and her husband Howard also addressed Lewis's disappearance, as the New York Post reported. Girl, we don't know. She could be lying, child. Let him tell it then. Exactly. If this was the case, the insurance company would have been circling the block. She's the only source. She's lying. We need proof, Carol. Otherwise, you still did it, right? Homeland got to speak on this. Yeah, he with Tupac. She's lying. I had to grab my calculator to see if her response is adding up. Still keep getting 0. I don't believe anything that comes out of that woman's mouth. She should be locked up right now alongside of Joe. I won't believe her husband is alive until he's actually on camera saying to himself, no proof at all, he's actually alive. You're right. We need to see him in Costa Rica. I will believe this when I see him. Exactly. Carol Baskins. A mess. Okay, let me go. I'm out of here, y'all. Take care of each other. We spend too much time on broad. I'm going to cut all that out. I'm going to go get me some little latte. Have me a little latte. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.